Hello. Welcome back to another mission campaign. So I have done this in the past where I set up two sides where the red side had a certain number of aircraft, the blue side had a certain number of aircraft, the red side had to be evacuated, and so on. I messed up super bad when I was doing that because I was playing the game while I was talking and you could not hear anything I was saying, so you did not understand the mission parameters, how the mission worked, anything like that. So we're back again. I'm going to try the same thing. I'm going to talk about what happened, and then I'm going to play the missions out. I'll speed through the boring, long 100 nautical mile flights. So it should just be action. You get a gist of what happened. DCS, also one little asterisk, DCS has a problem right now where it's not always the same. So you fly the mission, and then sometimes when you go back and watch the mission, the things that happen are different, and I have no idea why. So this is the mission parameter, and then we'll go back and watch it. So American carrier group consisting of a number of destroyers and some cruisers and a single battleship is entering the theater from the southwest. The Americans currently have two air bases, only one of which has any aircraft, munitions, and stores. They're at the bottom south of the map. The United States wants to secure another air base a little bit farther north, and to do that, it is currently held by the Russians. To do that, they're going to have to defeat the enemy air defenses and then move in the ground and take the base by force. Obviously, Russia isn't just going to let this happen. As of right now, there are no Russian carriers or battleship groups in the area, and giving the Americans a distinct advantage in that department. I will go through how many aircraft each side has as of right now. There is 10 MiG-29As, 20 MiG-29Ss, 50 Su-25Ts, 20 Su-27s, and if the Russians are able to get an aircraft carrier in the area, they will then obtain Su-20 and Su-33s. The Americans have 50 A-10As, 30 F-15Cs, and 40 F-18Cs stationed on the carrier. So that is what they have. They also have limited stores, which may come into play later. So the mission today is set up that the Americans are going to take off from the aircraft carrier, fly northeast, and engage in a seed mission. They carry HARM missiles, and they also carry AIM-120Cs for air defense, if necessary. There is no potential aircraft in the area today. There's just MiG-29Ss, so they're going to be watching out for those and engage if necessary. The airport in question is defended by a number of SA-10 sites with multiple search and multiple track radars. A second flight after the F-18s launched from the carrier have completed the seed mission. A 4-ship F-15 will take off from one of the air bases and head north to do a fighter sweep in case the F-18s missed anyone, and to confirm that the SA-10 site has been disabled. The carrier group will continue to push east and then north, positioning itself approximately 30 to 50 nautical miles off of the shore nearest to the northmost airbase. That's the mission. So, mission recap in case the replay we watch is different, because I'm going to go off of the mission that I flew, not the mission replay. I'm hoping most of the time they are very similar, but recap. We can see it down here. So we had 3 F-18s take off. We had 4 Russian MiG-29s take off. Let's see here. We had a number of exchanges of missiles. A Russian, let's see, country target. Not exactly sure how to read this. Initiator. Okay. So a F-18 shot down a MiG-29S, and then another F-18 shot down another MiG, and another F-18 shot down another MiG. So 3 of the 4 MiGs were shot down. Then a MiG took down an FA-18, and that same MiG, because the other ones are all dead, took down another FA-18. And then an FA-18 took down a MiG. Then the SAM site was destroyed. Then the F-18s took off. The F-15s took off and engaged another group of MiG-29s, of which you can read it here, but of which all 4 MiGs were destroyed and 2 F-15s were destroyed. So those kills will be tallied. Also, the number of missiles that were used will be tallied, and that will take a play into the next mission. So, to recap, 3 F-18s took off from the, and I know I said this wrong, but this is what happened. I don't know why it says there was 2 F-18s shot down. Because there was 3 F-18s took off from the carrier, 2 returned. 4 F-15s took off from the runway, 2 returned. On the Russian side, 8 MiG-29Ss took off and 0 returned. So, hope you enjoy the mission. We'll see you on the next one. Also, real quick, if you can still hear me, I did not fly with labels on, but I will fly with labels on so you can keep up with everything really well. I have no idea what that was. That did not happen in the mission. This is things I'm talking about where just weird stuff happens. We did engage 4 MiGs. Sorry. And at this point, I am so confused because this is not even close to what happened. I'm gonna have to start recording as I play, I guess. I this shows me getting shot down, which never happened. I'm gonna zoom in real quick so you won't be able to hear me. It shows that a F-18 with no harms left, and I'm not sure how that's possible because we killed the SAM site at the the runway. So this dogfight never happened. I never got shot down. So I'm all sorts of real confused right now. This is a really big bug that DCS developers need to fix. So I'm just gonna let this little dogfight play out and be done with it. For the day, I won't show the F-15 flight because with the fight pretty much took place over top of the SA-10 site. So I'm really confused at what's going to happen with the F-15s fighting over the SA-10 site because they're just going to get blown out of the sky. The next mission I will record as I go. The reason why I didn't want to do that to begin with is because it's going to be hour-long videos with half the video, doing 100 nautical mile flights and whatnot. The flight from the aircraft carrier to the SA-10 site was like 130 nautical miles, and then you got to go back. So I apologize if it's real boring. Oh, see, this F-18 just got not shot down too. Really frustrating because that data from the flight that I did is just gone. I'll check the what do you call it? Oh, sorry, you won't be able to hear me. I will check the TAC view and see if we got a better recording from the TAC view, and maybe I'll just commentate a TAC view and upload these videos together. I won't waste any more of your time today, though. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next mission.